We are at the World's Fair Marina Banquet Hall in Queens, New York. For a little history of Guyana, we have 6 groups of people. The original are Amerindian, that's my family, and we have Indians, that's my family, and we have the European, blonde, blue eye, like my family, Glenn, and we have Chinese, my family, and we also have blacks, my family, and we have Portuguese, my family. So we have 6 groups of people all come together like cook up rice, and we are going to be here tonight to experience the one-woman show, Ingrid Griffith, my family, and she will be doing Demerara Gold. She's been traveling all the summer around the country and international also in Guyana, London, and various parts where all her family, our family, are located. So tonight we'll get a taste of what it's like to come together and have fun, find out what's going on, and we're going to enjoy. So stay tuned, the Audrey Johnson Show, and you're going to hear a lot about Demerara Gold. If you have not seen Ingrid's show, I encourage you to go to the city near you and look at her up, Demerara Gold, Ingrid Griffith. Have an awesome time, and we're going to be partying. Ingrid, share with the world, share with the audience, share with everyone. What is it like going around the world to everyone and talking about Demerara Gold and something so personal?
Well, it's what I wanted to do, so I know it's very, very personal, and it's a story that I feel that I needed to share because I think everyone can relate to it on some level. It's about the immigrant experience, and as you know, we're all immigrants, whether we're first generation, second, third, or fourth. So it's a story that appeals to everyone, not just Guyanese. So my plan is to take it, as you said, all over the world. And so far, I've been to Guyana. It was well received, and took it to high schools there as well, outside of Georgetown. I went to the UK, was in London for a while, and I'm going to Canada. I was in Maryland, and I'm going back to Maryland. So I've only just begun.
Wow, you just begun. And how did they receive it? Because, you have some exciting things about there, especially, all kind of things you talked about there, which was touching, heartfelt, and moving.
Yeah, and thought-provoking, things that you wouldn't want to really share or hear as an audience that might make you uncomfortable.
That's right.
That's what I'm revealing, and that is what theater is about, and it just so happens to be my story, so I have to be as honest as I can, and that's why I really wanted to share it, because it's really about good things, beautiful things, heartbreaking things. It's life, it's a roller coaster, and I love when the audience goes on that roller coaster with me. It's terrific.
We're so excited to be here, and many of you may not know, Ingrid is my cousin, so when she's sharing, she's speaking about our grandmother, my grandmother, who I always said as a child, Granny, if you were blonde, you will definitely be the President of the United States of America.
I think so. She's president of us.
That's right.
She's the matriarch of our family. We know her as Miss President, Granny.
So now, what do you want your audience to know? What do you want our audience to know? What do you want the world to know at this moment? Anything you want to leave them with? Where are you going to be next?
First, I want them to know that it's a story that I am been thinking of sharing, and I'm very glad to be sharing it. And the plan is to let people know that they're not alone with whatever they're going through. You see people on the outside, and you're not quite sure of who they are, what their lives have been like, and sometimes you think, oh, I'm only going through this. That person is so much better than me. Look at them, they're smiling all the time, and that's not necessarily true. So my story is revealing something that I hope would make other young women and men understand that it's a human condition. You're not alone with whatever you're going through, and I'm not alone. And hopefully by me sharing what I went through, that can help you feel better and move on with whatever you're going through. Know that you can go beyond whatever it is, and you can succeed, and you can shine.
That's right. You can shine. And tonight we are at the Indo Caribbean Alliance where she'll be performing. And this is where, as I said, all 6 of the races. This is the Indus, the Indian of Guyana, the
Caribbean Alliance group, and it's mostly Caribbean and mostly Indians,
Right.
and they live mostly in Queens, but I think they're coming from all over.
That's right, like us. We're from all over because we're the 6 groups of people here.
Exactly.
We represent the 6 groups, even though we may look chocolate,
Well, we're all mixed up.
but we all mix up like cocoa price, right?
Exactly.
Now, Ingrid, again, tell us, when is your next play?
I'm going to be going to Canada, Ontario, Canada. I'm thinking November 1st.
Okay.
And then I'm going to be going to Maryland on November 14th. But I'm also going to be going to Georgia on November 6th.
Now, this is your time. You are that woman because I know you have to study, you have to get your lines correct, you're doing a one-woman show, you're also a professor. How do you do it?
You just keep putting one foot in front of the other. That's how you do it. I don't know how I do it.
Uh,
And try to get a lot of sleep and drink a lot of water.
Well, we want to know, our favorite question, what is it about you that makes you extraordinary?
I think my drive, I think my determination, I think my spirit, and my joy for life.
Well, you heard it. Get off the couch, go and see Demerara Gold, Miss Ingrid Griffith. No, if you're in Canada, Canada on November
First,
1st. If you're in Georgia,
November 6th.
and if you're in New York,
In Maryland, November 14th.
November 14th.
Yes.
And then if you want to have her, give her a call.
Yes.
Ingrid Griffith, book her. Demerara Gold.
The website is www.demeraragoldtheshow.com.
You heard it right here on the Audrey Johnson Show.
Earl, how long were you in the rum shop?